looking at the brain first and how is that interfering. So there's the resources, and then also to the mindset. What are you telling yourself every day? So right now I'm going to ask you, are you satisfied with your weight? Are you tired of weight loss programs that don't work for you? Look no further. If you're ready to embrace change, even when it's tough, this is your moment, because we're looking at a lifestyle change. We're looking at what is optimal, and they're hard choices because there's convenience, and then there's also reality. And if you want to be healthy, yes, you have to eat real food. And if you have to eat real food, how does that look like to you? And we're going to go in detail about what that looks like. So I understand that change is challenging, but you guys are here, you showed up, you want change, you want something different, you want lasting change. And so mainly we're looking at the reasons or the causes. So that's why we're starting with the brain. Is your brain actually getting in the way, or is that actually causing weight gain? So chronic stress, ADHD-like symptoms, that's epidemic. You don't necessarily have to be diagnosed with ADHD, but everyone knows what that means. It's like, oh, I'm scrolling all the time on Instagram, or I'm not listening because I'm multitasking. And really it's about being present and also having the resources in your brain. And once that happens, then we determine whether somebody has ADHD or trauma, or if really they just had a deficiency from real food. And then once that resolve, all those symptoms go away, which is super awesome. So also too, head injury, concussion. You don't necessarily have to be diagnosed with one. Everyone has fallen at least once. People were born, that's your first concussion. So it changes really the biochemistry for some people. And again, some people are more susceptible than others. So we're looking at that. Neuroscience tells us that the brain resists change to conserve energy, preferring the familiarity of discomfort over the effort of transformation. So again, the neuroscience also looks at our languaging, our thoughts, influences our ability to lose weight. And I'm really emphasizing that portion of this with the resources, the mindset, what we tell ourselves. That's going to be a huge focus, because the nutrition piece works on its own without anything else. So just adding the nutrition program, which is specific brain supplements, it's food in a pill, that creates change in and of itself. But I found like for lasting bigger change, we have to really start changing the brain and what we say to ourselves and our thought process. So we're going to heavily emphasize that in the 8-week program, and again over the next 3 days. But here we leverage cutting edge research to guide us. That's the research that I completed now. It's been really 6 years on brain nutrition and how it affects anxiety, overwhelm, and the side effect was weight loss. So as we calm the brain down, weight just came off. And it also, hormones changed, the balance changed, all of that started to change. So am I a weight loss expert? I'm a brain expert that by fixing the brain, actually the weight just changed. And so I have a system, and the system is very specific. And again, that's why I'm creating it here and spending the time with you to really go consistency.